Got a Lost 45 by Otis. Otis Redding on Billboard's Hot 100, December 18th, 1965. Let's go to it right now. Give you some perspective. The top 5 hits from that week in 1965. I Hear Symphony by the Supremes, produced by Holland Dozier Holland at number 5. Let's Hang On by the Four Seasons at number 4. I Got You by James Brown at number 3. Over and Over, originally done by Bobby Day, but covered by the Dave Clark 5. That would go to number 1 at number 2, though. The week of December 18th, 1965. And Turn, Turn, Turn by the Byrds at number 1. Song I want to talk to you about, though, is Otis Redding, Just One More Day. Got that nice flourish, that instrumentation, a little bit of orchestration, that smooth, and then you got Otis Redding just belting it out. One of the great soul singers, Otis Redding. Otis Redding got a break in 1958. He participated, it was called the Teenage Party. He's from Georgia. He was born in Dawson, but grew up in Macon, Georgia. And late 50s, it was DJ. DJ name was Hamp Swan. Hamp Swan, a DJ in Macon, Georgia. He had something called the Teenage Party. The Teenage Party was a talent contest. It was held at the local theater, the local Roxy and the Douglas theaters. Well, Otis Redding participated in the talent contest. He's up there singing lead, got his band behind him. There was a guitar player. His name was Johnny Jenkins. He was a prominent guitar player in the local scene, well respected in the local scene in Macon. And Johnny Jenkins, he watched Otis Redding perform. Oh, he liked Otis fine. He liked him fine, but his backup band, he thought, these guys can't really play. He needs somebody who can really play behind him. And Johnny Jenkins got up on stage. He got his guitar. He got up on stage. He asked Otis, "Can I accompany you? Can I play with you?" And they covered a song by Little Richard called Heebie Jeebies. And these two guys together playing, Johnny Jenkins and Otis Redding, they won the talent contest for 15 consecutive weeks. The prize, $5. Now, I know $5 doesn't sound a lot. That's chump change now in 2017. But $5 in 1958 would be equivalent to maybe $30, $40. You can buy a lot with $5 in 1958. You can buy about, oh my goodness. I was just thinking you probably get about 10, 20 gallons of gas for $5. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. It's getting late. It's past 1 o'clock in the morning. Well, this album, oh gosh, now we're talking about 1965. Otis Redding, his firestorm of a record, Respect, which was later covered by Aretha. And I've Been Loving You. Remember that? Yes, a song that he co-wrote with Jerry Butler. I've Been Loving You. And I'm trying to think of some other, Mr. Pitiful. Mr. Pitiful, 1965. The album is called, I forgot the name of the album. I got to bring it up for you because I want to talk about a couple of cuts. The Soul Album. It's called the Soul Album. It was produced by Isaac Hayes, Booker T and the MGs, and David Porter. David Porter and Isaac Hayes would later produce big hits for Sam and Dave. They produced all their hits, Sam and Dave. Producing Sam and Dave later on in the 60s, starting around 1965, 66. And the album, the Soul Album, boy, he covers the Chain Gang by Sam Cooke on this album. And Scratch My Back, yes, written by James Moore, a.k.a. Slim Harpo. He covers that record on this album. And 6345789 Soulsville, USA, also covered later on. Written by Steve Cropper, by the way, co-writer of that song, later covered by Wilson Pickett. But anyway, Just One More Day on this album by Otis Redding. It's at number, let me bring up that Billboard, jumping all over the place here on the computer. It is at number, like I said, it's late. I can't find it. I cannot find the record. Here it is. It debuted at number 98. It jumped 11 to 87, and it's at 87 the week of December 18th, 1965. It fell way short of the top 40. It shouldn't have. But the song was over 3 minutes, and so that probably discouraged the radio programmers from playing that record, because back then most of the records were about 2 minutes. 2 minutes to about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. They didn't like to go over the 3 minute mark. Well, it's Otis in 1965 at number 87 with Just One More Day.